key for us to advance. So I ask all y'all brothers, the areas y'all from, whatever region you from, come together beyond those imaginary lines. And they can't stop us in no shape or form. That's the devil teaching separation and how to master us. That's not our teaching. When the law came, he unified the seeds. They taught the separation of the seeds. That's how the devil manufactured himself, or was manufactured, through the separation of the seeds. So when that idea sets itself in motion, develop that gravitational pull, what is necessary to bring that form or idea, which we call the devil, into existence. There's a form and a manifestation. As long as that form stays in the internal region within your head, it has very little weight. It has to manifest itself in the true concept of behavior to be identified. This is what we call. So, Region 4 Conference for 2024 will be in Victory Law in Richmond. Divine Prince is constantly on that call that we have every week. I'm quite sure that he'll bring further information. As I said before, I think the God's self on the law. We don't have to set the date yet, but it will be in the month of the Lord God. Yeah, so, please. Yeah, that it will be in the month of the Lord God. So we will gradually give brothers, gradually update individuals with regards to being bound. That's really important. Like I said, we have to come together back beyond these imaginary lines. This is where our resources come together, collectively. See what I'm saying? Because when y'all brothers up here, it ain't gonna land up here. I'm from the thing. Y'all remember Brownsville in the 80s? East New York in the 80s? What was it looking like? Poverty infested. Poverty positioned many of us to a prison because you have to eat. If you don't have no skill, you poor here. Because this is where rich and poor starts here. And then it manifests itself in the physical form. So we got to get here for the knowledge of self, the best education any man or woman can have, because it restores who you are and your sense of purpose. When you move in with purpose, there's very little room for mistakes. When you just move in anywhere direction, you don't get to where you need to go. So moving with purpose is essential for growth and development. Less mistakes, less arguments. We have to come together. Peace to God.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
My name is Allah Shamal. You know me? That's what we don't. This is God, I teach knowledge of law. He's been to the law school. A lot of you know him outside. I know him in. He's a builder. He went home. I'm doing this lecture for him. And his family. He's still sitting in the morgue. He's not moving. We're going to get him moved.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing the collection for God and his family. I'm helping him. No insurance, no this, no that. At the end of the day, he's still one of us.
Yes, sir.
So I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at us. We got it. I'm taking donations. We make this very brief. Let's look out for him. He passed away from not drugs. He had a condition called not being able to breathe with the asthma. He collapsed on his way home. So let's do him some justice. Try to look out for his two daughters and show him some love. Peace.
Hey! Hey! Oh, man. No, far shot on that.
Speak loud. Indeed, God, not to be. God, He made to read that wisdom build all you born. You say name, God? So I just not okay something. Yeah, I'll do the best I can, with what you're spoken for. Because a lot of people already built it, it took a long time already, God. So I'll do the best I can. So anyway, like I was saying, see today's degrees of justice. And like I said, in God's coaching quality, I'm coaching quality. We're about the youngest people that built today. I don't know if anybody knows that. We're about the youngest people that built. I don't know if anybody younger than us gonna build. We like to hear it.
They are.
That's good. Because we like to hear that. We like to hear some youth, some positive energy. Okay? Because conditions is based on reality. And the reality is that you reap what you sow. That's what we call it in our language here in America. The thing about that is that you speak in English. And English is the language that was given to you by the slave master. But there's an ancient language that we are familiar with. And when I say the word, you're going to understand exactly what it means. It also means wisdom. And that's why I'm bringing on the word. It also means build, destroy. It is also why you receive the justice that you receive. So watch this. Now, it's a wisdom, build, destroy, justice. Now, when I say the word that was forgotten, and when you remember it, the equation will come together. The word is called karma. K-A-R-M-A. Karma. 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 Karma is that ancient word that equates to wisdom and equates to build and destroy. Because what it means is that your actions result in your reward directly. Not later, not sometime later on. It's exactly what you're gonna get. And since there's no mystery God, then individuals can explain to themselves what is going on. And this is what I mean. I wanted to give to God what I have for my nation. And what I have for my nation is love. That's why my name is I Love. Because what I do with my time that I spend it, I love Allah. That's what I do. So, for instance, what I did was, I called the Nation of Islam. I called them, hello Nation of Islam, what's up, how you doing today? The reason why I called them is because the first degree in my lessons is knowledge, and I absolutely love knowledge. I'm familiar with physics, subatomic particles, I speak different languages, I know calculus, I could keep going. And it's only because of Allah, which is me. And that's my point. And so, what does that mean? What I'm saying is this. When I called the Nation of Islam, I said to them, it says that Elijah Muhammad was told by Master Fard Muhammad to go to the library in D.C. and read 104 books. Now, since I got myself in the world culture, I've been in the library studying. They can tell us that they came out with it, so then I can just go online. So what does that mean? What that means is this. When they responded to me as to what were the books that Elijah read, because I'm studying my lessons, I want to know the books that he read, because I study my lessons. And so they say to me the same thing it says online. The brother said, oh, well, Elijah did read 104 books, but he said that the Quran is the best one and that you should read that. I said, come out. I'm the guy, Imperial King, I love Allah, you're talking to me. So do you know what the books is that Elijah read? No, he didn't know. Okay, good. So I said to him back, I said, I think I know the books that Elijah read. He goes, what do you mean? What do you know? I said, well, calm. All I said was, I think I may know. Meaning this. If I walk into a classroom in Atlanta, and I look on the board and it says 1 + 1 = 2, and then I come back to New York and I look on the board and it says 1 + 1 = 2, I know that they're talking about arithmetic. And so, I'll call the Nation of Islam. Because I've been God for 30 years, and I love building with my brothers, and it's things that I can't build with my brothers about because they don't know. game, and I'm gonna prove it to you. What's 2,000 times 500? Somebody tell me quick. Exactly. What's 2,000? No, 2,000 times 500 is a million. I count it like I count my money. Like 2,000 times, that's $1,000,000. What y'all need to do is this. If you love me, in the name of God, Allah, you love me, this is your assignment. Straight, simple, straight, clear. All right? You have, and it's not enough for you, but y'all can do it. Because I'm already started. 2,000 times 500 is $1,000,000. Each one of y'all is responsible, been responsible for an ounce of gold. Each one of y'all is responsible for an ounce of gold. Each one of y'all. And if y'all had an ounce of gold, and it was 500 of us, that'd be $1,000,000. Say I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong so that I can do mine. Like what I'm doing my second. Tell me I'm second, God. 500 times 2,000 is $1,000,000, God. That's the problem. It's right there in the lesson, God. Right? What you do with your legs, God? Let's get gold, God. Not these rectangular one-sided papers, God. 60 years have gone by. What's lacking? The theology of time, God. You don't know. You don't know. And I'm sorry, I'm working on being more calm. That's part of what I'm working on. But you don't know. What you know? What you know? 60 years like the guy said, I took it out of my mouth. That's how I asked y'all. 60 years. You know 60 years? This is what it is, God. It's called physics. Watch this. Get in a car and go 100 miles per hour. Boom. Head towards a wall. Watch what you have. Boom. You know what you have? Impact. That's what the nation was. You understand? Father love. Boom. The impact. The car hit the wall. Boom. Car hit the wall. Right. Now look at the impact. That was the full problem. That was the full problem. Right? The car hit the wall. Father love. But what happened? It's called the theology of time. Huh? You want me to be done? I want to be done. The theology of time. What does that mean? That means the degree say 1914. Let's say 1964. What happens to the fact that when you see a tree, what you see? You see a shadow. You see a shadow. You see a shadow. That's what you see. You see a shadow. The lessons tell you 25,000 years. I stand up here, I sit down, and I look, I don't hear it. I don't hear nothing about 25,000 years. I don't hear no explanation for it. I don't hear it. My lessons tell me 16,000 years.
Yo, Boy Justice, come on, man. What's happening?
I can predict the future.
You wait for me?
I know how to predict the future.
You wait for me to go?
He's not know how I do it. I do it through my lessons, God. The lessons like the God Allah Shah gives you in the alphabet, they give you this thing called a ruler. But guess what? Elijah Muhammad wrote down for y'all. Sun, moon, stars. What you know about that? What you know about that? If you knew about that, you know that right now, the young God is about to be done. About to be done. This is what we about to do. I'm almost done. Like I said, yes, God, let me feel like you got something. 500 ounces times $2,000 is $1,000,000. Y'all heard me now.
Jason Phillips is at 4:30. Who's ever speaking next, keep in mind. Jason Phillips is at 4:30. We just not gonna let foolishness go on here. You want to start now? Jason Phillips starts now.
Hey!
Lord, justice and law. Listen, this month
Yeah.
is the first parliament
Yeah.
for the new year.
What you doing, man?
I'm glad the people that are here showed up. One of the things I want to be addressed is the show and prove.
Slap that.
The show and prove is coming up in June. We need people to add on to the show and prove committee. DJ Wise is committed to do the DJ. And God Awan is committed with his team to do the science fair. The Earth Queen Divinity and the other person, his name is Bright Mecca, is committed to be our host. for children or young adults to sign up for the show and prove. So if you know anybody that want to sign up for the show and prove, or be a part of the show and prove committee, or be a part of a festivity for the show and prove weekend, please have them contact me. Please have them contact somebody at the school, leave a message. My email address is bornjustice@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook under Jamel DJ Allah. You can hit me up on Instagram on Lord Born Justice. This way we can be in communication in case somebody's out of state and they can't get here like in February or March, and they can get here in June. This way we can have the information. The second thing is, next month is the Father's Feast, Quality Forum. So we asking God, we asking the earth to make donations so that we can have food and beverages at that particular event. Now, if you're going to bring something, that's fine, well and good. If you're not able to bring anything, please see me after our bill and give me your donation, and we'll be able to make sure that food is provided at that feast next month, so that it will not be like it was in November, where it was the now cycle victory feast, and nobody brought nothing.
That's not true, God.
Well, quality, the earth brought something later on when she did a ride, but she wasn't here in the beginning. I agree, I apologize. But the earth was the only one that brought something. I got a phone call as I was leaving, and they told me that the God and the earth came in, and the earth had to pay us food. So, my forgiveness. But we're trying to keep everybody on board so that we can have a festivity to honor our God. It ain't all about food physically, it's about mental food. We want God and earth that was there with the Father. They got exposed to what the Father was teaching us so that we can be able to eat off what was given to them to give to us to pass off to someone else. Now, if anybody have any questions, anything they want to ask me about, anything that I just said, I can be on the sideline. Peace.
Hey! I have two announcements before we continue with Nation Business. First, you see these up here, the follow the raffle basket. Allow Life and others are doing to raise funds for the upcoming show and prove. And we appreciate Allow Life is somewhere, but he has raffle tickets and a few of us have raffle tickets. And they would appreciate you support their effort. Right? The second announcement I have, the God Justice Hakim, who's connected with the Brownville Heritage House, on the second Sunday of next month, which will be, the Knowledge Day, called the on the Knowledge Day at the historic Brownville Heritage House, which is located at 581 Mother Gaston Boulevard, the city between Dumont Avenue and Medina on the second floor. In celebration and in honor of Black History Month, there will be a small feast and a lecture with a group discussion on the documentary film, The Great Pyramid, K 2019, showing that the original man is the father of civilization. We suggest that you review this documentary film prior to attending in order that you can be prepared to probably add on to the conversation. The documentary can be viewed on YouTube. Justice Hakim is handing out supplies. Right? Under the picture of the K 2019 film advertisement, there's a link where you can view this documentary film on YouTube for yourself. And I must tell you, that's 3 hours long. All right? The documentary is called Great Pyramid K 2019. It's a film that I have viewed it's a great film. Right. The Great Pyramid K 2019. All right? And he was asking that you review this documentary if you're coming so you can properly prepare to add on to the discussion. Okay. And like I said, the door opens at 2 p.m. Please be punctual and come prepared to build. Right? The address is 581 Mother Gaston Boulevard. Right, in order to get there, you take the L train to Livonia and walk to North Gaston Road.
Okay, take the old tricks on the phone, you said?
To Livonia.
Livonia.
Right.
Okay, that's.
Ground to America town. At 2 p.m. And in order to get in your, if nobody at the door, you have to ring the bell to get to the center.
We got security.
Is anybody else in there?
We got security.
Nation business really originally was supposed to start at 4:30. However, I talked with the guard. He said the building was not ready for this original to come through. Original magnetic light slide. Peace to a lot of 5%, based on God's nerves. It seems like it's getting a lot bigger from when I actually started coming here. I'm pretty sure it was a lot bigger before I even came. But you can't really talk about what it was, what I actually see now. That's definitely peace. You know about wisdom, build or destroy, right? I'm not going to be in here for too long, but I'm going to just mention a few things. Whatever you actually saying, you need to be wise and civilized. The application, just because what you're saying, you need to make sure it has to be right and exact. When you're building, it's always about adding on. Just because you might not like this person, you might not like that person, have you forgotten how you got here? Remember those things, man. Don't forget about it. I want to say, there's quite a few things. But what I do notice is, if you see or hear someone is going through something, help them. Because if you're not helping